welcome to another edition of Let's Play. I'm your host, the RPG Guy, and yes, I know, I already have a Final Fantasy Let's Play of Final Fantasy IV, the Japanese version with English translations, the J to E translation. However, I think it's time to kind of, you know, revisit some of these remakes and try to slowly ease myself back into LPing again after having to deal with work and everything else. I want you guys to know I'm still here and still doing it, and I thought what an easy way to kind of ease myself back into it than to play Final Fantasy IV. This is the PC release available on Steam. I did about an hour of playing, testing, and I posted a video earlier, and a lot of people said they had trouble hearing my voice over the audio of the game, so I decided to just trash it and just start over and try it again. So let's try it this time, and then let me know, guys, if the audio levels are good or if I need to change anything. I did a lot of testing this time, so I think we should be good. So, to me, Final Fantasy IV is the most important JRPG game in the history of RPG games. It's not, I don't want to sit here and say it's the best Final Fantasy of all of them. I mean, everybody has different interpretations and different feelings, but when it comes to being the most important, it's the most important because everybody emulated it. Later, you wouldn't have Lufia without Final Fantasy IV. You probably wouldn't have Breath of Fire without Final Fantasy IV, and many other games that really borrowed heavily from this particular style. In all fairness, though, some people don't like 4 as much as 6 or 7, but 4 always holds a wonderful place in the cockles of my heart. And so, let's get started with our Let's Play of Final Fantasy IV. This is the Steam release, so I believe it's a mix of like the mobile version and the Nintendo DS version. So I've played the Nintendo DS version a lot, so I was actually going to make a LP of that, and I said, well, that's harder to screen capture than doing it through this format of it. And maybe if you guys follow and give a lot of thumbs up and stuff, maybe we'll tackle the after years as well, because I also have that in this medium as well. So let's get started here. We're gonna go on hard difficulty. Cecil, Lord Captain Baron Red Wings, Lord Captain Baron whatever.
Lord
fuck.
Captain, we're nearly to the Baron border.
You don't
so
say.
we are. The trouble's him too. Orders may be orders, but this goes too far.
Those Mexican burrito farts could kill any man. Ooh, the bling. You cannot have our bling. We will take your bling by force. Don't take my bling. Oh! Oh, yeah. Go give me some bling. I'm gonna put this in my tooth. Yeah.
Lord Captain!
Wait, what?
We're the Red Wings, the pride of Baron. Must we now be thieves, sent to plunder from the weak?
Yup.
Enough. But Lord Captain,
Captain, my captain.
offered no resistance, and still we cut them down.
They dare to be taller than
Listen
me.
to me. We did no more than what our kingdom's peace and prosperity required us to do. The Massidians knew too much of the crystal and its secrets. His Majesty deemed it so. We are the Red Wings of Baron. It is not our place to question the orders of our king.
Lord Captain.
Tough words there, big guy.
Monsters at the fore!
Monsters at the 4. Where's the 4? I'll show you a 4. Oh, dear God, why? And unlike other versions of Final Fantasy IV, this version, you actually do attack on your own. We have a red thing in our inventory. I'd hold on to it. You'd probably get some better use out of it by keeping it for yourself. Don't waste it on these clowns. Besides, we're gonna get free healing soon anyway. Yeah! Freaking sweet. 300 XP. 300 delicious XP, mind you.
Everyone all right?
No, I pooped a little.
All these monsters as of late. Disturbing, is it not? I wonder what it bodes.
That a new Taco Bell is opening in the future!
Well then, prepare for landing, men.
And alas, we have reached the castle. The White Castle. Oh wait, it's not White Castle. It's just a castle. No greasy sliders that cause explosive diarrhea? Damn! The best kind of diarrhea is White Castle explosive diarrhea. And some of you just sitting there going, what the fuck's wrong with you, man? Ah, the young lord returns triumphant. You did secure Mysidius crystal, did you not? The crystal is ours, but the Mysidians, they did not even raise a hand in their own defense, Bacon. Bacon! That's his new name. His name's Bacon. Fuck Bacon. It's Bacon. All the better then, is it not? Only fools would dare oppose the almighty will of Baron. Come, we must not keep his majesty waiting. And I'm so fabulous with my glorious cape. So tasteful. A moment, my lord. I need to go adjust my G-string. It's a little tight between the cheeks. Your Majesty, I fear our good Lord Cecil's faith in you begins to waver. Does it now? Indeed. Your loyalty and worth are proven once again, Captain Bacon. But the crystal is all that matters. Bring him before me! As you wish. Lord Cecil, His Majesty bids you enter. Sorry, every time I think Bacon, I just think of some flamboyantly odd person. The kingdom of Baron hails your return, Cecil. You have brought me the crystal, I trust? I have, your majesty. Here is your bling. I wanted to put that in my tooth! Don't take my bling! Is it genuine, your majesty? So it is. See how it shines. That will be all, Cecil. You may leave us now. Num-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. That didn't feel right. Your majesty, have you some other matter to discuss? Our king has granted you your leave, and yet you would trouble him further. I know it's not my place to ask, your majesty, and I pray you can forgive my indiscretion, but what is it you aim to do? Your ways are not as they once were. My men's hearts grow heavy with misgiving. As does yours? Your majesty, no, I would never die. Do you take me for a fool, Cecil? Do you think your treasonous whisperings escape my ears? After all I've done for you, Cecil, you wound me. This is most unfortunate, but I can place no trust in one who offers none in return. I hereby relieve you of command of the Red Wings, and no longer let you use thy royal throne for your poopings. My liege! But my poopings... You will go now to the Valley of Mist instead. There is a task I would have you do. A phantom creature haunts the borders of that land, an eidolon of mist. You will slay it and deliver this ring to the village that lies beyond, and they will know its meaning. Be gone at first light on the morrow. Your Majesty. Oh, wrong voice. Whoops. Kane, Commander, the Baron Dragoons. I think there's some words and verbs missing in that, but whatever. I beg you, my liege, reconsider. You know Cecil would not betray you. Ah, Kane. I was not aware this matter concerned you. But as you seem so eager to protect your friend, let your spear accompany his blade on the road to Mist. Your Majesty! I've no more words. Take the ring and be gone. While my mood is yet fair, as well as my complexion. And we get the Cornelian ring. My liege! Ah, wrong voice. My liege, Brock! Well, that could have gone better. Kane, forgive me. I did not mean to draw you into this. What's to forgive? We'll slay this eidolon and his... We'll slay this eidolon of his, and all will be forgotten. You'll be commanding the Red Wings again before you know it. Kane. You must be tired from the city, you know? Leave the preparations to me, and get yourself some rest. I'm just tired today, guys. I can't read for shit. Alright. Let's do a little bit of scene collecting here. I've gotten as far as getting through the city of Baron, just to give you guys a heads up. You'll see that save in a moment, but I'm just kind of repeating this to repeat it.
What is it? This is my doing. Forgive me, brah. I told you, there's nothing to forgive. What's wrong? It isn't like you to act this way. I did not train in the way of the dark sword so I could steal from Innocence Cane. I trained because His Majesty asked it of me, and he let me use his royal throne for pooping. For pooping. Pooping! You mustn't blame yourself for the orders you were given. Our king had his reasons, I'm sure of it. I envy you, Kane.
And then flashback, yay.
Cecil, so you saw me.
Damn right, with all that ponytail sticking out the back of that helmet.
I saw the opening you left. How do you expect to lead the Dragoons if you cannot even guard your own flank? My father's blood is in me. I will lead the Dragoons. Have no fear of that. You're certainly headstrong enough, brah. Let's do it. No more holding back, Cecil. Fight to win this time.
Memories. Alright.
Don't overthink things, Cecil. You need to keep your wits about you. Or do you mean to send me off against the Eidolon alone? Of course not. We leave early on the morrow. Best get some sleep.
Alright, so we're now free to move about the castle. Not really much to do here. You can talk to people, kind of get a feel for the tension that's been building, but for what it's worth, I'd rather just take a big dump. No, I'm just kidding. But we can get some free stuff, so let's grab it. And there's a delicious tent, a delicious ether, and a delicious 480 gil. Oh, you bet your ass it's delicious. Alright. And let's move on. Cecil.
Whoa, mama!
Hello, nurse. Too hot to trot, baby. Yeah. Thank goodness you're all right. The order from Mysidia came so suddenly I was worried.
We're fine. Small wonder, considering we fought mages who did not fight back.
Cecil, I'll visit you in your tower later.
Of course. Oh yeah! Gonna make love to the woman, gonna lay down by the fire. Yeah! We're gonna do the unspeakable, baby, yeah! I'm loving where this is going already. Well, look, he's home! Oh god, it's Scottish! Oh dear god, it's Scottish! Run, flee! Sid, the airship fleet master. Oh god. He's probably been drinking heavily since this morning. Rosa's been very sick about you, you know. Make that girl cry, then you'll have to me to answer to you here. I'll drop kick your teeth out and mail them to your sister. Speaking of girls, how are my babies? Didn't turn out any engines, do you? Didn't burn out any engines, did you? You and them goons of yours need to treat those ships with more respect and stop sticking your dick in the exhaust pipe thinking that's how you make more of them. Hey, why the long face? Something the matter? Sid, I did the unspeakable. What? And he's sending you to hunt the Eidolon instead? But what'll happen to the Red Wings without you? I tell you, something's gotten into His Majesty. Like he's sitting on his thumb or something. He's ordered me to build a new airship, you know, a more maneuverable one with more firepower. What's he thinking? I'm not building these things for him to wage war. There's talk among the townspeople too. Everyone's worried about where Baron's headed. And now the king's sending you away from us, mister. Well, you take care of yourself. Suppose I don't need to worry about you. Though I do. Oh, I do so much. I'd best be on my way too. That daughter of mine is going to wring my neck if I spend another night here working without checking into home. So see you later, sucker. Alright, so there's Sid for you. And look who it is. Greetings and salutations, Sir Knight. My name is Lemingway. I travel the world bestowing new names upon those dissatisfied with the ones they already possess. But as of late, I find fewer and fewer wishing to take advantage of my renaming services. What say you? Want to try a new name run for size?
Sure, we will. Let me put in a new name. Oh, I can't.
Say what? You can't change your name? Well, this is certainly unprecedented. It's almost as though my existence here serves no purpose. A naming way here cannot change a man's name. There's no naming way at all. Kill me! No, I'm just kidding. I believe at this time I embarked on a new journey to find my proper place in the world. Well then, until we meet again, toodaloo!
Alright, well that's enough of that asshole. And trust me, he's an asshole in this version of the game. I assure you.
I've turned your bed, my lord. They told me you would be departing again on the morrow. Race well tonight. And if you crop the sheets again, I'll drop kick your teeth out.
Okay, so now we get another delicious scene coming up. Yep. As I'll just sit here and let it run. Burning the old torch. Starlight, star bright. The first star I see tonight. I wish I might get some delicious poo-tang
Your
tonight.
Majesty, what's become of you? Where is the noble knight, the man who took me in as an orphan and raised me as his own?
That Chuck E. Cheese.
The
Watching the
strong,
kids.
just king I once knew. Is a crystal worth all this?
Didn't mean to interrupt you, brah.
Robbing a peaceful people of what's theirs by right. What need could be so great? King's
Indeed.
orders or no, there's no forgiving what we've done.
God!
Bow, 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 bow.
Cecil,
Oh yeah. What's up,
won't you
girlfriend?
tell me what happened?
Why don't you tell me how to
First
take your
you're
clothes
sent off
off?
to Mysidia, and now to hunt some beast again so soon?
Well,
Did something happen in Mysidia?
No, it's nothing.
so let's get naked. Let's do it.
Then why won't you look at me?
Because I'm in love with someone else.
In Mysidia, we stole a crystal from people who had done no wrong. I've worn this darkened armor for so long now. There's no mote of light left in me. Not even in my heart.
I need to tell you, I'm in love with Kane.
You're a good man, Cecil.
I'm a coward. A coward who cannot even defy orders he knows he ought not follow.
Cecil of the Red Wings is many things, but he is no coward.
No, you're not a coward.
The Cecil who I loved.
Oh yeah.
The king is sending you to Mist to slay the Eidolon, isn't he? If anything were to happen to you, I couldn't...
Aww.
Kane will be with me. I'll be fine.
So let's do
It's
it.
late. You should get some rest.
In my bed. Get in there. Come on, let's get it on.
Be careful.
No, wait, let me stick my darkness in your light. No, come back. Oh. We're about to go on a dangerous quest and we couldn't even get some good lovin'. Cecil,
Thank
you're
you,
killing me.
Rosa. But I know what I've become.
You're killing me, Cecil. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. One with the power of darkness and one with a really long pointy stick. With their powers combined, they will be undefeatable. In
Shall
combat.
we then, Cecil?
Oh
I'll be
god.
counting on you, my friend.
Then you've nothing to fear.
I'd go gay for that voice. I really would. At least gay for a week. Totally go gay for that voice for a week. For about a week, and then I'd be normal again. But I want to keep the voice. That's just a really awesome voice. A man who knows not what he do to be right, and a guy who's just in it for the chicks. Team together in order to defeat the Eidolon. But of course, there's more to it than that. They're doing it for love, for honor, for truth, for freedom, for beauty, and for hooking up with babes. Think about it. Really think about it, because if we look at Kane's backstory and the other story in it, there's some accuracy to that. And so the Dark Knight Cecil stripped
of his command of the Red Wings, set out for the distant valley of Mist. Together with Cain, commander of the Dragoons, he would pursue a faceless quarry and a chance for redemption. My epic Gandalf voice. The advent of the airship had marked the realization of mankind's most ancient dream. But man is a creature seldom sated, and he was quick to dream anew. With the unparalleled might of the Red Wings, Baron's military soon reigned supreme. Why then does the king now seek the crystals?
Because he wants bling, yo!
And why have fearsome monsters suddenly begun to overrun the once calm land?
Good question.
If the crystals know, they share no answers, only their pure and silent light.
Silent light, holy light.
Alright, and we are now free to move about the world. Freaking finally, because like my controller like froze up because it's wireless, so if you're not pressing buttons, it like turns itself off to conserve battery. Alright, let's loot. Every good gamer knows when to loot, and looting is now. So there's nothing really to buy in town unless you want to buy potions, antidotes, little basic stuff. And even then, you can kind of get by without some of it. We will buy a little bit, because there's only 4 or 5 major times to grind in the game in this game. And I hate to say, those times to grind are relatively early. But luckily, then there's big gaps where you don't need to grind at all. So get through the easy grinding first in the early parts of the game, and then you don't have to do much grinding later. So let's see. Let's grab that. Whoop. That's my phone, for those of you wondering. You might hear that making noises every once in a while. Because guess what? I can't see the future. Alright, nothing. I don't think there's anything over here. My lord, I've spilled the ill wills of his majesty, I swear. Why don't I show you a little something? Oh, yeah. That's right. Shake that booty, shake that booty, shake that booty all night long. Yeah, dance to that Russian saber dance, baby. Yeah. By the way, that is the Russian saber dance by Aram Khachaturian. That's not an original score, I assure you. But, oh yeah, shake it baby, shake it baby, shake it baby hard. I could just sit there and watch that all day. Okay, not really. It doesn't really do anything for me. We get a bronze hourglass, which they're using the kind of the original names for items in this game. So if you're more familiar with the Super Nintendo US release or any of the variations that did not change the terminology, don't worry, I'll let you know what some of these things mean as we progress. So just keep that in mind. And we got a few more items to grab here. Yata, yata, ta, 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 yata. Now they're over here somewhere. There should be 2 or 3 items, I think. I think there's 2 Phoenix Downs. Yep, there's the other one. And I want to say there's like... I'm not sure what the other item is, actually. Ah, okay, it's a gold needle. So if you need any extra money, sell that gold needle right off the bat. But I recommend keeping it, just in case of an emergency. It's not like money should be hurting that much for you at this moment. So let's go ahead and sort. So if you're wondering, heals HP, heals MP, removes stone status, HP, MP when you're outdoors or at a save point. Fire-based attack, gnomish bread. Cast sight. Again, not something I use very often. Removes the blind status. Cast a short-lasting stop effect. We're gonna stockpile the shit out of these as we find them in the game. And Phoenix Down, recover you when you get knocked out. So don't worry too much about any of that. And thus we arrive into the overworld. So here's what you need to know. Is we are currently level... I think level 10. Yeah, level 10. And I don't like the way that we're... I like doing it slightly different here. No! Damn it! And we'll just leave it alone. I'm just going to leave it as is. Alright. Good idea. We're playing hard mode too, so we may want to get an early jump on this. Let's get our characters to about level 13. 13 is pretty optimal. You can tackle almost anything at level 13. I sometimes even will push 15 if I'm kind of bored. You know, I just like, you know what, we're playing a harder version of the game. We should really do a little bit of the extra work early on to make things easier coming up. So, right then and there, that's probably the itinerary. As currently it takes 2 to 3 attacks of these characters to actually kill enemies. Did they end up in the back row somehow? Let me see here. Yeah, they ended up in the back row. Because I fucking done goofed. Well, we'll fix that in a little bit. Alright, now we are on the right track. I accidentally moved them to the back row. My bad. Let's have Kane use his special ability, Jump, and Darkness. Let me explain Darkness. What Darkness does in this game, as opposed to the original Super Nintendo version, where when you use Darkness in the original Super Nintendo version, Darkness takes some of Cecil's health and hits all targets. In this game, he just does massive damage to a singular target at the cost of some of his health. So they kind of dwarfed the Darkness attack, depending on who you talk to. Some people think this was a good upgrade. I think it was it kind of changes the overall way the game plays early on, because that's not a big issue later. There we go. Now we're good. And like I said, we'll fight around here. Make sure when you fight the needle mice, I think they're called needle mice. The RE men, these guys, what are they called? Float eyes are easy as shit to kill. The RE men, the needle mice. The reason I had Kane jump on them is if you can't kill them in one hit, they'll counterattack you with needle, and needle's pretty harmful, pretty bad for your health. You don't want to usually get hit by it. So, just as a heads up, that's really the only strategy here. We're also gonna fight goblins, and we're gonna fight hell divers or cockatrices of some sort. So let's see if we can get a fight with one of them so I can show that off. And then, you know, but a lot of these battles and whatnot can be mostly fought on autopilot. You don't have to be too focused, but especially when you're trying to level up early. So we'll try to get some levels going here. And yeah, I won't show all of my grindings. I'm just giving you an idea of the enemies around here, but we're not really getting a lot of variation, are we? Ooh, critical! We'll have Kane jump, since he'll probably one-shot one of them if he's lucky. And when Kane jumps, the idea is that when Kane's in the air, he can't be targeted by enemies or instantly gibbed or anything like that. So there's actually a pretty strong perk for jump. Jump, if you're not familiar with the game, jump may not seem that special or that important. Keep in mind that jump is very important. Just remember that when you're playing this game, that jump has a significant use, but it's always based on timing. So if your timing with it isn't very good, then don't expect to do good things with it. And let's see here. So Cecil's got 900 to level, so it's about 5 fights at about 190 XP average fight. Yeah, we can do that. We can accomplish that pretty quickly. Let's see if we can pick one more fight, get a little more variation here. Nope. But it's still a decent battle. Let's attack. And have Kane jump attack the needle mouse, or whatever it's called. What is it? Sword rat. I keep calling it needle mouse. Mr. Needle Mouse. Before he was known as Sonic, he was known as Mr. Needle Mouse. Alright, let's get some attacking in. So, yay on that. I want to say the inn is 50 gil. Oh, and before we get too far, there is something I want to show you before I forget. If you're playing along with us and you want to make sure you get all the achievements and stuff, we're going to try to get almost all the achievements. Some of the achievements require a second playthrough, and I might go ahead and do that off screen until I get to the part where the second playthrough achievements come in, just to show you how to get those later. Talk to everybody down here, and you will get the an achievement for talking to everybody down here. I actually picked this up originally earlier, so don't worry too much about it. But make sure you pick that bad boy up. And let's go ahead and utilize the inn. Alright. And we're going to rest here. And before we move on, I'm gonna do some basic grinding. Like I said, level 13 is probably where we're gonna work to. If I work a little farther, that'll just be me choosing to work a little farther. And whatnot. So I will go ahead and tackle that, and we will be right back. Okay, so we went around and fought for a bit, and I kind of went overboard. I went way overboard. I got us to level 15, so let's get moving. And before we go too far, I want to make some changes here. Let us go with something a little bit more fitting. Subtitles, window design. Yeah, that's a little better. Like something a little darker. Alright, status. So we've reached level 15 with about 2,000 XP to level. And here's what you need to know is all of the levels of characters who leave and join your party and all that. Specifically the ones that join, they all base their level on Cecil. So when I talk about grinding, and a lot of people, cringe at the thought of having to grind in any game, and I don't blame you guys for cringing. It's some people just don't really have the endurance or the desire to wanna do it. And so and there's nothing wrong with that. Don't take it the wrong way. There's nothing wrong with feeling that way. But what I will say is that I do recommend that you do it, and if you can. 15's a little bit of an oversight though. The stench of Chocobo is in the air. We don't have the item necessary, but this is inventory management, which will be important later. We're actually here for the Chocobo! Because I don't want to run into any more battles. We've fought in our share of battles, so let's, ride our way off here. And get rid of them. And like I said, there's only 5 or 6 major grinding sessions that you need to do in this game to get by.
Oh, greetings and salutations again. Your name was Cecil, was it not? After we last spoke, I set out mapping out a new course for my life. One that would allow me to help people. But having undertaken the task of mapping the name of Naming Way, it now seems rather inappropriate.
Naming Way became Mapping Way, the cartographer. God damn it. The cartographer.
Oh, right. Let me give you this.
Wayfarer's map.
It's an enchanted map that will draw itself as you traverse the floors of caves and dungeons. And that's not all. For each map you complete, you receive a fantastic reward. I hope you find it useful. Well then, until we meet again. Woohoo!
Alright, so yes, this map is relevant. Where is it? It's one of these buttons. There we go. So we have to actually fill in the map, and we get an item every time we kind of fill in a floor of a map. It doesn't sound that great when you think about it, but over time it's not, it's pretty relevant. So let us continue forth. Again, these are the goblins I was telling you about that you can fight in the overworld. Not then, and they're not a big threat, especially to what we are at now, right now. Now, Mr. Bond, you will die, and you too, sir, will die. All of you will die. Die. And we get a delicious potion for our trouble. We get some drip water there. Leave this place. Who's there? And yeah, let's keep going deeper when we start hearing voices, The voices in my head are telling me to do things. Making sure we're still actually recording. Yes, we are. Okay. Yay. It'd been kind of weird if I started. Have to reload and redo the recording. God damn it, Nappa! Alright. Kill. Still haven't fought any new enemies yet outside of goblins, but there are new enemies here. There's a moth enemy and a worm enemy. They're not too hard. Not really. And we get a delicious potion for our trouble. And we get some eye drops. I don't want to use the maps unless I'm going to use them strictly to check to make sure that we're uncovering everything here. Let's see, what do we got here? Let's go for the larvas because we can 100% hit them. Uh-oh, he's been darkenedest. Okay, I changed my strategy here. Let's go for the butterfly fuckers. Kill. Because, as you can see, they can obviously blind us, and blindness is not your friend. And I might want to wait till... we have enough eye drops to use them now. Because Kane should hopefully be able to take out one of these guys. There we go. One down, one moth fucker to go. And like I said, the moth guys are pretty bad, so you don't want to let them live too long along the eye-wing moth. They also, as you can see, actually... What? Like, with a 90% chance of hitting them, I actually ended up missing. Great. And as you can see, they can slow us. Let's just get the larvas killed. If he blinds me again, he blinds me again. We'll worry about that then. Again, because hard mode is hard mode, the powers that these guys normally don't have in the US release for the Super Nintendo, they usually like get that comment, oh, don't have enough MP to cast, and so it just appears on the screen for a second and it disappears right away. Because they don't have the MP to cast it. Alright, he's finally gone. Now we'll use the eye drops. Because we ain't gonna be I don't want to be dicking around with that all the time. So we need to make sure we kill the eye-wing moths first. I'll try to use their official name. And then let's finish these larvae off. They're not too threatening. As they keep slowing us down slower and slower. Wait, no! Don't run. I'm fiddling with buttons, trying to get a feel for what they do. Because normally you have to hold the buttons to run, but that was weird. Freaking sweet! Alright, we're not really that hurt, so let's keep going here. And we've undone that part of the map, so I think we're good on map so far. So let's keep moving. Return from whence you came.
That voice. Could it be an Eidolon?
What is that voice? Who knows? Who knows? Picking a fight so that way when we move forward, we hopefully won't bump into another fight right after. That way we can go straight into the next bout here. These enemies, again, aren't that interesting, really, at the end of the day. Other than the fact that they can cast slow, and they'll waste turns casting slow on people who are already slowed. So, yeah.
Yeah, get that sucker.
Slowly we wait. Slowly we wait. For what? For our turn to load. Alright. Let's finish this. These punks got nothing. Nothing on us. And 150 XP. So not as good as what we were getting outside. And then the battles are more dangerous and last longer. So, I think we're actually fine. We'll just hold out. Let's keep moving. Men of Baron.
You know who we are?
Leave at once and no harm will befall you. I will abide you no further path.
Whatever.
Show yourself.
You meaning to ignore my warning? Fuck yeah.
We must deliver this ring to the village of Mist beyond.
So be it.
The mist is gathering.
And our first boss fight against the Mist Dragon. Not a hard fight, you just have to be kind of on the same page of the fight itself. Let's jump, put darkness up, because he's actually weak to darkness. Now, much like many Final Fantasies, the first fight is more of a tutorial battle. Any battle pretty much after Final Fantasy III. And what it is that as the battle, goes on, the Mist Dragon will choose to become invisible. As soon as it becomes invisible, or as soon as it turns into a mist form, if we attack it, it'll use Dragon Breath on us, and that is very dangerous. Very deadly attack that we do not want to get hit by. Let's pop a potion. I know it's kind of early, but we didn't heal going into this fight. Kind of regret that, but not entirely. Tastes like healing. And the game will tell us, so let's wait for the dragon to attack. Yeah, see, it's gonna do this instead. potion it back up. Let's get Cecil's HP all the way full because he's going to be burning HP to attack. So if we attack the Mist Dragon now, it attacks us with a very powerful attack. So that's the trick. Don't attack it when it's in this form. And as soon as it wakes up, we send Kane on the jump. We send Kane a jumping, I usually like to say. There we go. And yes, darkness does fade away after a while. Wears off after a while. So it's not like a permanent thing you can turn on and off. There we go. And look at that. The battle is won. And Kane is still up in the air. I always love that. You gonna come down, brah? And the battle is won. And we get no gil, but we get a good amount of XP, but not enough to level because we're pretty strong as is. And the Mist Cave map is complete. Obtain 5 potions. Sweet, because I used like 3 or 4. Alright, let's keep moving. Mission accomplished.
The ring!
Oh god, that's not bling! As we send herpes about the world of the city of Mist. Damn!
This is what we were sent to do?
Yeah, dick move, brah.
We wished this village torched.
But why? Why?
Because it would be funny. Is he crying? Oh wait, that's not him. Who could that be?
Mother, you can't die. Just because your dragon did it.
And we put 2 plus 2
I've
together.
heard of their lot. Men who can conjure eidolons. Summoners.
Then the dragon we slew was our mother's?
You're the ones who killed her dragon?
Forgive us. We had no idea this would happen to your mother.
Whoopsies!
His Majesty sent us to eliminate every last one of these people.
What a dick.
No.
Foul work, to be sure. We'll need to kill the girl as well.
Splicing problem there.
Kane!
It's her or us, Cecil.
She's a child!
And she needs to die.
You'd betray your king?
Betray him? Any man who'd wish for this is no king of mine.
I thought you might say that.
Then...
I owe His Majesty much, but not so much I'd soil the Dragoon's name in his.
Then you're with me.
Baron's army is the mightiest in the world. Our flight means nothing if we remain alone. We must treat with other nations, share what we've seen. And Rosa, she must share our flight.
And she will. Thank you.
I'm not doing this for you.
I'm doing this for the babes.
Quickly, we mustn't linger here. What of the girl?
We take her with us. Come. It's not safe here. Take my hand.
No!
We've no time. Use force if you must.
Stay away!
Wait!
Leave me alone! I hate you!
Stranger danger! Stranger danger! Well, we know this isn't gonna end well for us. I'm pretty sure about this. Get away from me! Oh, no. No, 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 no. This is gonna sting a little, isn't it? By the hairs on his chinny chin chin! Damn! It's a hole at the bottom of the sea. There's a hole at the... Holy crap! Well, there's something you don't see every day. Little girls and giant rage testosterone men splitting the earth in twine. Ugh.
Ugh. Oh man, was that some bad Mexican food or something? Oh, wait a minute. No. She's alive, thank goodness. Huh? Kane! Kane! Where you at, fool? Well, we cannot stay here. I need to take this girl someplace secret. Someplace safe.
And thus, chaos has ensued. We are without our lovely friend Kane, and where we will go from here, who knows? Who knows indeed? So thank you guys for stopping by. We will see you on the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. If you have not played this game, what's going to happen? What's going to come of it? Only you guys will find out. So come back and see us on the next episode. Check out my website at www.jacktardstudios.com for updates. I know I need to update the website. It's been hard to get that done, but we're going to try and get it all done for you. Check me out live at www.twitch.tv/jacktardstudios to watch me play RPG games real time, talk to me, chat with me, hang out with me as I tackle some really great RPG games. Be part of a growing community. We have almost 300 followers or so now, and our chat is a wonderful place, so come check it out, hang out with us, as we also have that show and our Chairman of the Board Tabletop show as well. So give it a shot, check it out, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please take a moment to check out more episodes from the RPG Guy, Tuesday Night Team Up, and more. And please subscribe. Always support the channels you enjoy watching, and while you're at it, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Keep on gaming hard. See you next time.